Welcome, everybody, to yet another Dragon Ball Z movie commentary. Today, we are doing Tree of Might, going down the list in order, pretty much.
Yay.
And, yeah, this is not a Christmas movie. Controversial opinion.
Every time I see Tree of Might, I always want to put Christmas in front of
The Christmas Tree of Might.
it. This is one of the movies I first watched in the TFS parodies, so it's ruined it for me. I've only seen this once, like Dead Zone and World's Strongest, so I remember very little from the actual movie.
I'm going to be honest. This might be the first time I've actually watched the original.
Well, then this will be fun. It's basically the same, but it's not Christmas.
Well, anyways, this time we're going to be doing the Japanese dub, but obviously you can do whatever the hell you want on whatever platform you want. Yeah, once again, we are just doing the fucking Dragon Ball Z movie pack release, whatever. It's on Amazon for like $40 for the whole series. So, or, if you want to sail the seven seas, go right ahead. I will not stop you.
We can't condone that here, yeah.
I didn't condone it. I said I couldn't stop them from doing that. So.
Alright, this music's been looping for 5 minutes. Let's get this rolling.
Hasn't been 5 minutes for them.
Fuck them.
Now we have to wait for 5 minutes to surpass since we started the recording.
They can do that themselves. It's been a minute since we started recording. Pause this for 4 minutes, and then unpause, and we'll start. I trust you all to listen to my instructions.
Okay. Yes, you must. We're going on honor system, but we will know. All right, let's go ahead and start the movie. Dragon Ball Z, Tree of Might in 3, 2, 1.
It's
Waves
so
and
pretty.
rocks.
I tried to cut you off, damn it.
It's not even that pretty. It's very low quality film.
I'm sorry that I can see the beauty in low quality film on 480p disc.
I can just see like the RGB values in the blackness of space.
Yeah, I hate going from Blu-rays to DVDs. It's very noticeable. You get used to the DVD after a bit, but that first watch, it's very noticeable.
Yeah, well, it's all these film releases are also like super inconsistent. Like this shot here looks really nice, but some shots later you can just see all the film grain.
Ha ha ha, silly oolong.
Oh gosh. Gohan's voice is even higher than Goku's was when he was a kid.
Oh, that's actually kind of weird. Well, actually, how long would it have been before she went back to doing the high-pitched voice for a kid character? Or did she even change Goku's voice when he was an adult?
I think she didn't really change it. She just got better at doing it.
Hmm.
Goku sounds mostly the same. It just sounds more refined. But when he was a kid, it definitely sounded like she was shouting more. Like,
Oh, she shouts a lot even as an adult, so I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, but it's like when Goku's casually talking as a kid, it's like he's screaming. But like Goku and like say Super can like talk at a normal volume.
I always loved Masako Nozawa's shouting in the JP dub. It has a very different weight from Sean Schemmel, but it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's good.
Please
It
cut
got
that
really
out.
annoying. I'm not cutting that out. But it got really annoying in Super though when pretty much every fight was just constantly everyone going
Yeah, with Sean Schemmel, he did like a lot of different effects and types of screams for different forms of Goku, and I think that helped a lot. But in the JP
Mhm.
version, it's it's kind of rough. Like the rest of Super. Go figure.
Yeah. Uh,
I wish I were Krillin right now. Work kicked my ass today. Well, okay, maybe not with the fire. Maybe I don't want to sleep now.
dude, I saw like some video online of people arguing about like uh if Krillin would be able to beat any of the villains from One Piece or something, and people were like downplaying Krillin so hard, acting as if he couldn't destroy planets very easily if he
I don't think
wanted
he
to.
could. I don't think he could.
Master Roshi was able to destroy the moon in Dragon Ball.
I sup. Okay, we're
And
not
his
talking about
power.
power. We're not talking about
Listen,
power scaling
no,
here.
I have to get it out because I started talking about it.
Look, this is like
He,
the one time the Kamehameha is used as the wave. Look at that. Except it's not the
well,
Kamehameha, so get fucked. Uh,
Gohan didn't Kamehameha at least.
no, he didn't. He just
I
shouted.
said he. I said he didn't.
Oh,
Krillin did the pose on his first one, but yeah.
that is some
So,
nice looking fire right there, and that one cut. There we go.
oh no, Icarus.
Oh yeah, introduction to Icarus. To anyone who's only seen Dragon Ball Kai, I'm sorry. You were like me. When I watched, I don't. I think I just watched random episodes from Dragon Ball Z as I got access to them. And when I first saw filler episodes with Icarus, I was so confused because I had only
Yeah.
seen Kai at that point. There was no Icarus in anywhere there or in the couple Broly movies I had seen. Oh, plus Fusion
Yeah.
Reborn because they aired that on Nicktoons as well.
Icarus is kind of a stupid character.
He
He
exists.
he he never makes sense either. Like they don't even try to make him make sense. Like this episode is the first time they met. Gohan's hardly even paying him any mind. But then in like later movies, he's like Gohan's best friend, and then I don't know. He's very
Yeah, but Icarus
inconsistently
appears in the
existed.
Dragon Ball in the driving episode, so that makes him canonically one of the best characters. Because that's the best episode. So therefore, anyone in that episode must be the best.
True. Kuririn-san. Chala. Let's go.
It took me a very long time to be able to pronounce Kirin.
God, this song is so good. I love
It
it.
is a
But
classic. My favorite version of this song will always be the Lucky Star version.
the Lucky Star version.
In the
I don't know
show
what that
Lucky
is.
Star, in the first 13 episodes, the ending theme is the main characters doing karaoke.
Uh-huh.
And one of the characters, who's like a hyper nerd or a otaku, throws on this song and then sings it with a very exaggerated voice, and it's amazing. I'll send you the
Of
clip after
course.
this.
but I appreciate them using this song and not just having the intro playing, but actually having a Dragon Ball gathering montage for the movie.
Yeah,
It's quite
I
nice.
think later movies just play the intro though.
Well, earlier movies were just playing the intro as
Oh
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
But
just I guess depends on the budget.
mhm.
The movies I think
But
start getting shorter
oh
after this
hey.
one. Because I think the longest movie is an hour and 10 minutes for Broly, and then a lot of the later ones are at most 50 minutes. So this gets
Mhm.
shorter and shorter. But at least the first three are, feature length films for an anime or OVA.
yeah.
I'd call this an OVA if it didn't release in theaters, but it did. Otherwise, it might as well
Mhm.
be OVA quality.
It's a lot of pretty much all these movies.
Yeah, I like the
But
environment here, and especially
mhm.
later in the film where we get kind of the dead Earth. It's a
Yeah,
pretty cool, unique look for it.
they really jumped the gun on the Dragon Ball usage here because the Earth immediately gets fucked again.
That's okay. We can just wait a year. Nothing will happen.
Yeah.
Saiyans? Who are those?
Saiyajin.
Shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, Haya Dragon. That's his name.
What are you doing, dragon? Oh, bitch slapped. Oh no, but never mind. I didn't know Gohan stopped him.
Shenron
But
looks very angry.
yeah. You know, the we were probably gonna talk about it anyways, so I was just gonna, kind of get it out of the way. But it's kind of fitting that we started doing this series recently for obvious
Yeah.
reasons. Uh, Obviously Toriyama passed away in the last month. Um,
I
it
was
was
gonna want to
literally,
start the video with that, but I know we talked about it before, so I figured,
yeah,
yeah, we might as well
yeah,
continue with the movie.
yeah. We were like joking with each other in the previous two episodes of this, like, oh, there. This is basically just our Dragon Ball retrospective videos, and you know what? I wouldn't go back and change those even if I could because I think that well, maybe not a fitting tribute to Toriyama, but a tribute that Crazy Jelly Coms can offer at the very least. So,
So here we
you
are
know,
watching the films he had no involvement
hey, he designed some of the characters.
with. No involvement.
I'm sure he probably drew Turles.
Yeah, he drew Goku again. Sorry, Bardock
Yes.
again.
Well, no, Bardock was drawing Goku again. This is drawing Goku again again.
Well, you see, that would work if Bardock was drawn first, but he wasn't. Uh,
No,
so
I said Bardock existence was Toriyama drawing Goku again.
oh, I misheard you then. My bad.
But yeah, so I don't know.
Because those
I
fancy
I
antennas,
yeah.
visions of Empire Strikes Back.
I don't think I've actually watched this movie. Damn. I don't remember this fucking thing at all.
Neither do I, and I've seen it, so you could have seen it still. We don't know. There's a lot of forgettable stuff in these films.
That's true. I only remember the fight, but that could just be because I watched the abridged version. Who knows?
I don't necessarily remember the fight from abridged versions, just because usually I'm laughing and not paying attention to the actual fight.
Yeah. I know it's, sci-fi technology whatever, but why do aliens always have the most inconvenient like drones and rovers? They program them to have legs and shit instead of just putting wheels on them.
uh, Here we go. Tullus, apparently, as he's called here.
Yes.
Uh,
Tullus.
this is our
Because
first
it's
evil
lettuce.
Goku. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, because he's lettuce.
Well before Goku Black was a thing.
Do you know what Nappa is supposed to be, by the way? His vegetable.
I've seen it listed before, but I don't ever remember off the top of my head. I think it's maybe an Asian specific vegetable. I don't know.
Or it's just, yeah, something
I know.
that,
I just know I've heard it before, but I never remember it.
yeah.
That poor kid.
What the fuck? My God. Hiya, dragon.
Poor Chi-Chi. And of
Okay,
course
so
Goku don't care.
we were talking about, non-canon characters and shit last time. Or earlier, not last time.
Yes, yes, Chi-Chi's not canon, I get it. What?
Off camera, we were also talking about or discussing a potential remake of Dragon Ball as a series. What if, hear me out, they remake Dragon Ball, including all the filler stuff, but they also include all the movies as their own arcs and make them make sense?
I suppose that'd be fun, but like it ain't gonna happen.
I know it ain't gonna happen, but it'd be fun, and it would also be horrible because a lot of these movies are just repeat versions of things that already happened in the
Yeah.
main show.
It'd
So,
be Bleach but worse because at least in this there are short 1 hour films, and in Bleach those filler arcs are entire arcs and like 60 plus episodes.
yeah, it's a little much.
Oh, at least the filler in Dragon Ball isn't too bad. You can have fun with some of it. Uh, and I mean, I imagine if you watched it back in the day, it was fine. Some episodes would be a little more boring, but you'd have fun with it. Unfortunately, when you're in modern day and know of filler and how to easily skip it, it
Yeah.
even if the filler is fun, almost no one's gonna watch it.
I mean, I'll watch it purely because I'm lazy.
Like
And
the only filler I've gone out of my way to intentionally watch was like the extended stuff with Great Simon and the Boo Saga. Just the entire
mhm,
Boo Saga in general, more filler, and then the driving episode.
yeah.
That's about it. Like, it's just easier. I'm here for the main bulk story.
Yeah.
I
Is
feel like I'd like it a lot more now, especially gotten really into slice of life anime, which is what a lot of
mhm.
Dragon Ball filler is. It's just slice of life stuff.
Which I
But
appreciate because in the actual, other than early on, once it gets to the Z content, quote unquote, it doesn't really focus on that stuff anymore. Um, Obviously in early Dragon Ball, we get like stuff with training with Roshi, um,
yeah, it's
other things of
ironically the
that sort.
moments in Z that actually felt like a successor to Dragon Ball. Bye bye Yamcha's car. Uh,
And Yamcha, Yamcha's fucking dead.
oh no, Yamcha's dead. Oh no.
Hey, listen, it pisses me off because Yamcha was such a cool character early in Dragon Ball. Well, not cool, but I liked him.
I had fun with him in early Dragon Ball, but I always knew he was gonna become useless. So it was like, just hurry up and your time will come.
I still don't understand why Tien is useless. Tien Tien never stopped training. Uh,
Because it's what
why are
happens when you
humans
try to have an ensemble cast in a story where their character arcs are finished.
give them more character arcs?
I agree. And he attempted to with Gohan, but gave up like a single chapter in and was like, nope, Goku's coming back. Like I I get that he's been drawing manga for a while at that point and was probably heavily burned out, but like, come on.
It's that. It's that, but like maybe at one point he foresaw himself never finishing Dragon Ball and just keeping it going forever. So obviously, at some point Goku would grow old and die. So and maybe he was thinking that cycle will just keep repeating. So maybe
Uh,
we follow Gohan and then we follow Gohan's kids or
yeah.
whatever.
Speaking of things that are never ending, Eiichiro Oda, the author of One Piece, I don't know if you saw, but he did he wrote a tribute for Toriyama.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice paragraph long, but the ending line was, "I hope heaven is as delightful as you drew it to be."
Yes. It
And
was a beautiful line.
that got some tears in my eyes.
Mm-hmm. Except, most of us would not keep our bodies.
You're not supposed to be thinking about that part, damn it.
We like to think Toriyama kept his body, though.
Yeah, he's too powerful.
Yes, dude. I
He
loved
he
like
he
all
gained
the.
like 80% of his strength back when he found out he didn't have to ink in hair if he made Super Saiyan form. And
Yeah.
all of his power came back.
Yeah. And then he proceeded to drop the whole, oh, Super Saiyans now are base form thing. But yeah, the stuff with like other mangaka writing about Toriyama was very touching. And I loved seeing like the fan art of Toriyama in like the afterlife with the authors for Berserk and Yu-Gi-Oh.
You
Like
had to remind me about Yu-Gi-Oh, damn it.
dude,
Oh,
there
that
was
one
so
still
much.
hurts.
There was one fan art. I don't remember what it was, but it was like, uh, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh or Berserk, so I don't know the authors'
It's
names.
okay, I'm here to judge you
Um,
for it.
but the Berserk guy was like,
It's Kentaro Miura.
okay, so Kentaro was like, something, I can't believe I'm in the presence of such a legend, and then the Yu-Gi-Oh author said something similar, and Toriyama was like, um, you guys are silly. I'm surrounded by legends. Or something like that. It was a good art piece. Yeah. That pretty much the day that we learned of Toriyama's passing, and like several days after, I was
Yeah.
just online scrolling through Twitter, watching videos talking about it and everything.
Hmm. Oh.
I was very sad
Yu-Gi-Oh's
when
creator
I.
is Kazuki Takahashi. I had to look that one up. I
Okay.
didn't remember his name off the top of my head. My bad.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. It was a very depressing weekend for me. Um,
Yeah, that was the first thing I saw when I woke up to go to work. I opened
yeah.
Twitter and yeah. What's happening? I haven't been paying attention.
Um, they they found Yamcha because he crashed and he is embarrassed and everyone's making fun of him or something.
As they should be.
I just spent all the money on the car. I don't really have a house.
Even Chi-Chi's
Also,
roasting him. Damn.
I think they must have given him some of Goku's clothes because he was not wearing his gi when he crashed.
He just always has it on under anything he wears. And also capsules. I like to think he just has clothes with him at all times. Not everyone's as dumb as Goku and never brings a change of clothes.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of weird that he brought his gi though,
Also, it's weird
considering.
seeing Gohan in this outfit with this hairstyle.
Yeah, there's also some like filler in Z with like a very very young Goten wearing this outfit.
Hmm. I haven't seen it, so it doesn't count.
I
Wait,
don't
no,
know
I
if it
probably
was
saw
filler
it.
in Z. I don't know if it was filler in Z or if it was just some art that Toriyama drew or something.
I've never seen Goten in this outfit, but in Super, he has an outfit that's similar but blue and purple.
Yeah, I like
Uh,
that outfit.
it's adorable. I love Goten so much. I wish he was used more.
Yeah, Goten's like the most useless son.
At least he got his fight with Trunks, and it was a good fight. I love that fight.
That fight is really good. That's very
It's entertaining as
reminiscent.
hell.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of the Dragon Ball fights in the tournament.
But then we get all of the fights with Boo, and I love those too because they're fun.
Yeah, Gotenks kind of I don't know.
I like the Gotenks fight. It goes on a bit long, but I think it's fun.
Well, it's I rewatched it recently and I found something that made me realize why didn't he react to his family getting murdered?
Because it's Gotenks. He's special.
I feel like he would care a lot.
Okay, instead for some reason with these characters, instead of their personalities being combined, they take one personality trait and turn it up all the way to 10. And in the case of Gotenks, it's ego. So, and
Yeah, that
pretending to
sounds
be
about
cool.
right.
You know, just like with Gogeta or Vegito, it's his cockiness.
Okay, well, Gogeta really doesn't have much of a character in the canon form that he exists in.
He didn't in the original form either. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
true.
guess he appeared again in GT, but like, I'm pretty
And
sure it's
yet
as short.
somehow, even though he only appeared in animation for like 3 minutes max, he was one of the most popular Dragon Ball characters of all time.
Because Gogeta is such a better name than Vegerat. So even the JP audience is all in on that.
But what about Vegito, where they just took the toe from Kakaroto and added it to the end of Vegeta's name? So it just sounds like Vegeta with an O instead of.
Well, that's only the English name. In Japanese, it's Vegerat.
No, it's not. It's
Pretty sure
definitely
it is.
Vegito.
Pretty sure it
It's
is.
it's Vegito. That's why it's Vegito because they took the to at the end of Kakaroto, which is the Japanese
I'm
name
pulling
for
this
of
up.
Kakarot.
I'm pulling this
Vegerat
up.
is not a real thing. I don't think
I'm pretty
Vegerat's a real
sure that's
thing.
a real thing. I gotta pull this name up.
No, Vegerat sounds like a mistranslation of Vegito.
Then where did I hear this? I heard this from somewhere.
Vegerat was a joke that I believe someone made.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Vegerat is like a popular fan name. Not popular, but it's a joke name for the fusion of Goku and Vegeta.
Mm.
Because nobody likes the name Vegito.
Well, yeah,
Vegito
because
is
it
just
doesn't make sense in English.
Vegeta. It's also just change the A to an O in Vegeta, and you get Vegito. Even though it adds a T as well, but
Yeah.
it's still stupid.
Who are these guys? Our
Yeah,
random
we haven't
villains
been
for
paying
the
attention.
episode. I talked over all of their names.
Look at all Da.
Oh, he's Russian.
Look at all of our main cast, all of our characters that are going to be fucking beat the shit up by these guys because
They'll be
they
fighting for
can't
the
have
next
lessons.
20 minutes until the main baddie shows up. Actually, I think he shows up earlier in this
Lettuce.
film. So I think his fight goes on a bit longer because he fights Goku, then Gohan gets involved, and we have the final desperate battle with Goku.
Well, I don't. I remember the final like push not being very long, at the very least.
Mm.
If I've seen this, if I'm thinking of this, oh, Goku looks a little funky there. It looks like his someone took his face and shifted it to the right a little bit too far or something.
Yeah.
Goku late reaction. It's like, sorry guys, I was thinking about food because
No, he's
that's my
holding himself
character.
back, making them. He was waiting long enough to catch up to his speed, to mimic him
Yeah.
being at their speed, because he's just too fast.
Raisin Rakasin.
It's Jingle and Bell.
Oh yeah, the fucking uh Solar Flare is the Taiyoken.
I'm still gonna say Solar Flare.
Okay, Kienzan's better than Destructo Disc though.
In Kai they say all the Japanese names except for I think maybe Solar Flare, or I could
I
be
think
wrong on that. So like Kienzan, I always remembered. I can never remember the Special Beam Cannon's actual name though, and I always heard it as that joke, so I always call it that.
it's Maka Kunsapo.
Yeah, that. I'm never gonna remember that. Uh, what are the other names? There's Gallet Gun. I don't know if that's the same.
I don't know.
I
This is
think
the
I don't think it.
Sokudan.
I mean, I don't think they say Gallet Gun in Japanese, but like something similar.
Mm, a lot of the moves just have something Ken.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that they never made an English dub-ism version for the Kaioken. I know they just called it the Kaioken, but that's just them not pronouncing it right. But
Oh yes, Dragon
the
Ball K, my favorite.
do you know what the Japanese name for Nimbus is? Or the power pole?
Fuck. Uh, the power pole is Nyambu, right, or something? Nyambu.
It's Noibo,
Noibo.
but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I feel like I know Nimbus, but you might as well just say it.
Nimbus is the Kinto Un.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
Kinto
because I
Un.
watched all of Dragon Ball subbed, the original,
Yeah.
and now it's floating back to me, him shouting, Keaton!
Kinto Un.
And it's adorable.
I prefer Come Magic Cloud.
I love watching Gohan, adult Gohan, do it in the second half of Z. It's so satisfying.
I never watched much of Z in Japanese. That might have been the first time I heard the Masenko said in Japanese. Masenko!
Don't ever do that again.
I've done it like 5 times. I can't
I
help
have to keep
myself when
telling you.
I can't help myself when I watch something in Japanese. I try to mimic the sounds.
I'll make a weeb out of you yet.
Oh, it's Haya Dragon. What the fuck?
You never noticed that?
Well, I thought earlier when he said Hiya Dragon, I thought he was saying Hi Dragon, like Hiya Dragon. I didn't realize he was calling him
Yeah, it's
Hiya.
Haya Dragon.
Hiya.
I have no idea if that's supposed to be higher, written out in katakana, or if Haya means something different.
It might be higher. That kind of makes sense because
You
it's
see though,
implied.
but usually the subtitles would translate that as higher then, because that's what the katakana is supposed to mean, because it's supposed to be a foreign word. But then again, some subbers will go extra far and make all the katakana names still read out as katakana in English, despite the fact that it's supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
um written out differently in English. Like Turles here, because that's clearly them guessing his name off of the JP pronunciation instead of actually just writing Tullus out
Yeah.
in English. I do like Tullus though in this. He's fun. Evil Gokus are always fun.
I'm having major recency bias right now. What's the fucking English name for this motherfucker?
Turles.
Turles.
Turles. Tullus.
Okay. I gotcha. I was thinking Tarble, but I know it's not Tarble.
Oh.
Tarble's someone else.
It's one of those times where they just went with the Japanese pronunciation instead of the original name, which is funny.
Yeah. Battle power 18,000. It must be Vegeta.
Well, is this actually was this one of the movies that was dubbed over by Ocean Studios, or
I
was it
don't
only
know.
Funimation?
I honestly could not tell you.
It's like I wonder if some of the name changes just came from that original version, and they just kept them for that. I
Yeah.
don't know. Anyway, it's time for Piccolo to save Gohan and be useless.
It's just like the Saiyan saga.
Oh, and look at that! His cloak is suddenly gone. Now we don't have to animate it.
Oh, wow, that's convenient.
Ooh, that was brutal.
Dude, I don't remember what it was, but there was something that showed like the fucking cape getting ripped off and showing what the fuck actually was his shoulder pads. And they were just like these stones
I
on
could
his
believe that.
shoulders.
Those
Yeah.
things are rigid as fuck. So
Yeah. It's just these big ass stones he keeps on his shoulders, I guess.
yeah,
Did he
time to grow
why
back
does
a
Go
tail.
why does Gohan's tail just grow back so often?
Because
It took
someone
like
needs to remember that this monkey exists. Because
it took
Toriyama
like
sure don't.
it took like a whole damn year for Goku's tail to grow back originally. It's got to be the human hybrid genes.
I mean, it was about a year in like Dragon Ball Z, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I'll
Well,
accept that. It just suddenly spurted out. I mean, the same thing happened with Goku. His tail suddenly came back in a
yeah,
fight.
yeah, that's true. It makes more sense now that I think about it.
Oh no, it still doesn't make sense, but at least it's consistent.
Yeah. Also, I didn't get to say it earlier because we were talking about tails, but the animation of him fucking picking up Gohan, spinning him around, grabbing his head, and then opening his eyes was really fucking nice. Like, why did they make that look so good? Of all things.
It's movie quality.
Man, they
Primary
really just
form. What?
they really just fucking made fucking
Oh, hey, look, he's
Goku
Naruto
great.
running before Naruto. Take that, Naruto fans.
Now, what we fail to realize is that Tullus here is actually another Zamos from another universe becoming Goku Black.
He's the original Zamos.
Yeah, and he was way earlier in the timeline.
Also, from here on out, I'm gonna call him Zamasu because I watched the English dub.
Zamos!
It still sounds like Zamasu in the JP dub. It's just the ending Su is like kind of silenced off, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's the Su part is technically there.
Hmm.
They just ignored that for English and still wrote out Zamasu. And Zamasu rolls off the tongue better than Zamas, so I'm gonna call him Zamasu.
Yeah.
Just like Krillin sounds better in English than Krillin, so I'm gonna say Krillin.
Dude, the Kaioken's so cool in this.
Though Ten Shinhan is better than Tien Shinhan, I will say that.
Yes, it is.
Ten
Because it's
Shinhan for the
one.
win.
Ten Shinhan is just one name. They
Ten
made it
Shinhan
Tien
sounds like a
Shinhan.
badass martial arts master,
Yeah.
and it makes him cooler.
Ten Shinhan! I mean, I think they did well by making it Tien Shinhan in the dub, because that does sound better for English audiences,
I mean,
but I think
Krillin's
Ten
essentially
Shinhan
the
is
same
better.
way. They just kind of take out parts of the syllables and go for the L sound, which is technically more accurate to the Japanese sound. And
Well,
if you're trying to pronounce a name like it would be in Japanese, an L sound would be more accurate than an R sound.
well, it would be more accurate if Krillin was called Krill Lin in English or something. Like as the first last name, like they did with Tien Shinhan.
It wouldn't be more accurate. That'd be less accurate because Kyuhyun is still just one
No,
word.
I'm saying it. You said it's not that. It's when I was talking about Tien Shinhan, you said Krillin's not that different, but at least
Oh,
he
I
kept
see
it
what
as
you
one
mean. Never
name.
mind.
Yeah. At least it's just his one name. He didn't gain a last name and lose half his first. Wow.
The
They really
animation on his
exaggerate
mouth
Go.
there real
Yeah,
made him look like an ape.
I think they get the same animator every time whenever Goku's screaming in these movies because it always looks the fucking same.
Hiya Dragon, be useful, but you're not going to be.
Icarus should have gotten eaten here.
No, he has to be here, and later he has to reappear for Goku to be Jesus.
Dragon meat is yummy. I want it in my tummy.
Gohan, I want to eat your dragon.
Wait, what are you? I want to eat your dragon. Wow, Goku is really fucking colon parenthesis there.
He's just trying to be a happy parent watching his kid have fun.
This is so cute.
Kinda is, honestly. I like this. I vibe with this. And the Turles is fucking pissed.
He's probably never seen a fucking Saiyan do this. Much less the fucking Ozaru.
You dimwit, you created a half-breed. I must kill you.
Gohan and me ain't Saiyans. I like Goku's fucking country speak in Japanese.
Does he speak with an accent in Japanese? I don't know.
Yeah, if the English
Is it a
dub were
Kansai accent
accurate,
or something?
yeah, it's like a hill, the Japanese equivalent to a hillbilly. Is
Um,
what Goku kind of sounds like.
Trust me, as someone who's read plenty of manga where they will try to add in accent work with translations, you don't necessarily want that. Trust me.
No, I don't want that because Goku would sound like this.
Um,
Kaioken.
Sometimes you get the rare series where they add in accents because to give everyone flavor, like Helsing. None of the characters in Helsing are accented in the original,
Yeah.
but damn, is it so much better in the English version with the accents? It gives them so much flavor, and I love it.
Wow, he shrunk fast.
Baby Dick.
I think it probably would have been better or less risky if Goku just let him tank the shot as a great ape and then cut off his tail. Because he was much safer taking on that shot. Whoa, Goku looks very serious here.
He's trying to protect his son because, contrary to popular belief, Goku is a good parent.
But this isn't canon.
So? Doesn't mean he has to not be a bad parent by default.
Nah, I agree Goku is a good parent, but it's just funny to make the joke. And it's funny to make fun of people who get angry when you make the joke.
What?
After
What
this
the fuck
commercial
was that
break.
cut?
I
Also,
thought
I'm glad
this
it
was
says DBZ on the park there.
yeah.
That's
It's
some Sega shit right there.
it's the Dragon Ball Z park, don't you know?
It's Z,
I'm
not
Canadian
Z. Don't
now.
ever say that again.
Dragon Ball Z.
We had a
Except that's what they
professor.
say.
We had a professor who taught programming who said Z, and it bothered me every time.
Yeah, because he's not fucking British. He felt like a British wannabe. That's what I got the vibe I got from him. He's like, I want to be Doctor Who,
If you ever hear this,
but
Jason, I love you.
it wasn't Jason. It was
Yeah,
it
he
was
always said Z.
Skaggs. Did he? I thought it was Skaggs.
He may
They
have.
probably.
I barely ever had Skags though.
I'm gonna mute their names in the video. But also, it's time for Goku to kick ass. Fuck Tien.
It's time to kick bubblegum and chew ass. Damn, I'm all out of ass.
But yeah, we were talking about the like Japanese accent of Goku earlier, and I just have recently gotten more interested in understanding things that existed in the original writing but don't exist in English dubs of things.
Well,
Um,
before you continue to on forward, I think one of the things that hurts a lot of like you call it an accent, but it's more of a dialect, and
yeah,
that's why
that's
you
what I
don't
meant.
often see it translated
Hmm.
because translating it to like a southern accent, which is usually the most common, isn't
Jesus.
much more accurate than not having it at all.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because an
no.
accent
I
is very different from a dialect. It'd
yeah,
be closer to going like from like I think it'd be closer to go like from someone with a southern accent to someone with a very very thick Welsh or Northern England accent,
yeah.
where both are so thick you can barely understand them. That's I think
Yeah.
a closer comparison.
I got you. I'm in no way criticizing English dubs for not translating these things. I'm just saying it's interesting to think about cuz like uh I did a lot of it with Sonic. Like Espio in the Japanese, he speaks with a very traditional dialect for Japanese to show that he's like a cool master ninja guy. And
Yeah, that's just a common thing for most anime. They'll have because like most anime characters barely actually speak common Japanese
yeah,
and use a
but
lot of traditions and a lot of word forms that are fine for highlighting a cartoon character, but you never hear anyone
yeah.
actually use.
Yeah. And that's fine.
Kind of like
It's
mainly a lot of from what I've seen, a lot of gendered words that are only used
mm,
by like specific genders and stuff are heavily used in anime.
yeah. Also like specific um I don't know what I'd call it, but like using Boku instead of like uh Kono or whatever. I don't know. Like Boku is what a young boy would say versus the other things. I don't know. I don't speak Japanese, so it's I'm trying my best here. But yeah, it's just interesting to think about, and for Dragon Ball in particular, a lot of jokes make less sense because of the English dub thing. Like namely every time Goku is like yo, it's me Goku or whatever. Uh and then someone smacks him for not having manners. Uh, when in English saying like, "Hey, it's me" or whatever is more fine.
We are 46 minutes in, and now we can finally see what the Tree of Might's for.
Yeah.
And
I also
now Turles is strong.
I like how Turles was like, "Oh shit, Goku's fucking strong," and he was just trying his best to avoid his
At least when
attacks.
Vegeta did it, he flew into the sky and screamed his heart out. Turles just eats fruit. It's kind of lame.
The way they imply this is what Turles does all the time. He's got a really slow strength growth rate compared to other Dragon Ball characters who just train.
Well, he has a base strength. He eats the fruit and temporarily gains its powers.
I thought it was him permanently getting stronger each time he eats a fruit.
Ah, I think he just likes killing the planets and stockpiling on fruit. He just doesn't have any on him right now, so he's just eating it as
Uh,
it's growing.
gotcha.
Because
This
I think he
animation's
still
fucking
works. I'm pretty
sick.
sure he still works for Frieza, though Frieza's not been mentioned yet, or hasn't really been a thing too so
I
far.
mean, he's got the Frieza Force armor on, but it's like darker colored. Ooh.
That's either Frieza Force armor or just because the Saiyans were wearing it, so he's wearing it. It could be either with these movies.
Dude, this fucking shot here became a meme. I don't know if you've seen different shots of this, like reanimated online or anything, but there's one that takes like the retro Super Mario type sprites and has Mario be Tullis, and then they like crudely draw over it to make it look like the retro Mario sprite,
Yeah.
and then Goku is fucking Bowser.
Like,
he,
Jesus
he,
Christ, what you do to Bowser?
he gets the fire flower and just fucking oh,
Damn.
it's so good. The Genki Dama. We didn't talk about the Genki Dama earlier. That's the spirit bomb.
Did we need to say this? Did we need to mention it?
Well, you earlier you were like, what are some other name differences or whatever?
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. There's the Genki Dama. There's also technically just flying is a technique. I just forget what the technique is called. Because they only say it once in like Dragon Ball.
So it doesn't matter.
And it's not even mentioned in the English dub. It's just like, whoa, he can fly! Ah!
It's amazing how fast the planet grows back after all this. Like, as soon as they take down the tree, all the energy just goes back and everything's like, oh, time to be alive again.
Did Yamcha have his hair up earlier?
Yeah.
Because I swear his hair was not up. I thought it was just short.
Wait, let me see it. If it
'Cause now
shows
it's-
Yamcha again.
Because now it's just long.
It may or may not show Yamcha again.
That was the last shot of him. Imagine.
It could be.
Genki energy. Yeah, it's specifically Genki energy for this, not like just the standard ki energy. I think Genki just it means spirit or something. It must be.
I don't know.
Whoa. I had some vertigo from that shot. I thought the tree was the ground, and I
Oh, hey,
thought,
look, I saw Yamcha again.
yeah.
It
Did
was
you see
too
his
quick.
hair?
No, it was too quick. Wait.
Oh,
Oh, damn
there
it.
it goes.
I can't. They got away from him too fast.
Oh, they got the good animator to show everyone getting kicked in
Oh,
the
yeah,
ass.
kill Chaozu. That's what I want to see.
Chaozu hasn't suicide bombed yet. This is not a good analog for the Saiyan saga. Goku killed the fucking deer. I like his hair there. It looked different. It
Yeah.
wasn't just standard Goku hair. It looked like Ultra Instinct hair.
This was the first sighting of Ultra Instinct.
why
Turles
can't
was
he
so
dodge this?
confused, he summoned it, but now he's lost it already.
Damn, he fucking canceled the Genki Dama. Oh no, he didn't. He just deflected it back. I don't know what happened.
That was
I
a
think
nice
the-
scream. Stop doing that,
Wow.
damn it.
He's fucking evil.
Oh yeah, I've never been used to Krillin's JP voice. That one's never grown on me.
I like it. It's fine.
It makes sense when he's a kid. But because they didn't age him up, it sounds weird to me. Because he has a very standard kid voice.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really grow that much either.
He's a fucking adult and his voice would be changed. I don't care what his size is. Shut up.
But Goku's voice isn't changed.
Apparently, sucking energy out makes water just disappear.
Yes. Jesus, I didn't know the planet got this fucking bad. Jesus.
Yeah, that's why it's hilarious when it just suddenly grows back.
It's very fast. You know, you'd have to imagine all the energy in the tree goes straight back into the earth or something.
Yeah,
have
and everything
to.
just decides to be alive again and revert back to how it was. It's hilarious.
Goku, with the
Except
fruit.
for those few people who don't get to live because they ate the fruit.
No, these are Christmas ornaments, and they're full of the everyone's Christmas spirit.
Then they didn't get that Christmas spirit back either because Goku took it. What a dick. You killed someone's grandmother.
What are these like root things? Oh no, they're vines. I get it. I got you.
Yeah. It's a big ass tree.
It is an eldritch tree.
It's an eldritch abomination, that's for sure.
Yes.
This is the Shadow of the Air Tree update for Elden Ring, in case anyone was wondering.
Shadow of the Christmas Tree of Might.
Yes, I would play that. Someone make a
Goku's
mod.
Going Super Saiyan.
No, that's next movie.
He ate another fruit.
Epic Goku time. We all love Epic Goku time.
Goku, open your eyes. You're gonna trip.
There's lots of roots everywhere. I don't care how well you knew the area. It's different now.
It's very different now.
It's very dangerous. You gotta make a safe work environment.
What is going on?
Yeah, this movie ending kind of drags a little.
Tullus is just staring at the fucking fruit.
He's waiting for more fruit.
He just ate another one. He could kill Goku right now.
But you see, it's kind of wait, so he's gonna wait. That was a very nice shot of his scouter.
It's a turn-based battle.
To begin the battle, I use steel. I have a high thievery stat.
They keep zooming in on this fucking fruit.
You can
What
see
is
all the
happening
pencil
right
lines.
now? I don't know what's happening.
You're looking at the pencil lines. That's what's happening.
I'm fine with that. I'm just...
Where the
What is-
choir coming? Jesus Christ.
What is going on right now?
Nope, he broke the scouter.
Goku suddenly got so much fucking power there. Jesus.
That was
Holy
the fucking Vegeta
shit.
face. That was literally just Vegeta's face. Holy shit. And that just looks bad. What the fuck?
Also, does Masako Nozawa have to voice every one that looks like Goku?
Yes. It's in the contract.
It's like half the reason fucking Goten is just a mini Goku.
Well, by that point, the anime was in full swing, so I feel like he designed Goten and just thought, I wonder how Masako Nozawa was gonna feel.
I like the Kai like subtle joke with Goten being that Chi-Chi styles his hair like that purposefully.
That's one
Because
way to miss
Goku's
your
gone.
husband, damn.
Yeah. I need a Goku.
I don't know the context of it, but I just randomly saw this thumbnail. It was like the worst things Goku has ever done, or the worst things Vegeta has ever done. It's just him in a bed with Chi-Chi. It's so stupid. Some of the videos you find for Dragon Ball, it's just look god awful.
Oh, yes, the energy returns.
Goku is Jesus.
Goku seriously had a fucking what's it called when some random contrivance allows the main character to win?
Plot armor.
Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, that.
That as well. Yeah. It was a cool moment, like it was like an old western, like who's gonna shoot the gun first, and then Goku suddenly gets so strong he blows up the goddamn.
Everyone likes to call this series
oh my god.
Everyone likes to call this Deus Ex Machina the series, but are the Dragon Balls really a Deus Ex Machina?
They're a
Outside of
plot
maybe the
MacGuffin.
ones from Namek. But no, not even those, because all those are set up well before the issues with the plot come in.
The Deus Ex Machina with the Namek arc is the Earth Dragon Balls also bringing back Guru somehow.
Yeah.
Their explanation
Okay,
for
but
that
point is, the Dragon Balls technically aren't a Deus Ex Machina.
yeah, that I agree there. The explanation for Guru
Oh, hey, look, it's
was
the fish. Finn, we're
it's
done. Bye, guys.
not over till the fish jumps. This fucking music.
We could have had this with the dub soundtrack.
It's this beautiful shot of the water again.
Yay,
Used
camping.
animation.
That is a lot of fucking food, damn. I guess they're cooking for Goku. All that food's for Goku.
That's not that much food for Goku.
I agree. That's why Krillin's...
Goku.
Oh, there's Goku's meal.
There's Goku's food. yeah, that's more like it. It's still a little small for Goku's tastes.
Well, you see, he couldn't eat Haya Dragon yet, so he wasn't able to fit him in.
Okay, so Yamcha had his hair up. Okay. It's a good thing I found another headband.
All right,
This
Piccolo.
my waterfall.
I'm so cool. I float while I meditate.
He's got to be getting wet. He's a little close
hey,
to
new
that
song.
waterfall. Dragon.
Yeah. So that was Tree of Might.
It was certainly a movie.
It is a movie. Oh wow, Eric Vale wrote the script. That's cool.
Oh. This movie had some good moments in it, but also some like, what the fuck?
So it's like all the other movies.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, these credits only list the English cast. What the fuck?
The Japanese cast will be below.
That's not right.
I think a lot of modern dubs will just list both at the same time.
Yeah.
But older ones, they can only have one credits track. So they're going to list the one they think you're probably likely to watch, which is the dub. So.
That's because it's on the default. There he is, the man Akira Toriyama. Please
What a
support
myth.
the official release. Did you just say what a myth?
Shut up.
I think you meant what a legend.
Shut up. Oh, it didn't say Finn.
It's at the end.
Also, it never said the JP cast in there, so, whoops.
No, it didn't. It just said original Japanese Dragon Ball, and then it listed like Akira Toriyama and stuff.
Maybe it's in setup? Let me check. No, I don't think it's
Nope.
on the disc anywhere. What the hell?
It's fucking nothing.
Wait, we got trailer. Oh, there's a trailer for GT here.
Oh,
That's funny.
interesting. Interesting. I'm watching it.
You were supposed to
The
do the countdown,
legendary
so we could all
epic
watch
continues.
it. Yeah, Dragon Ball GT is legendary, that's for sure.
The magical Kamehameha that can get them out of any situation.
Of course.
Yes. Dude, this ad is so nostalgic. It's fucking 90s or
Yeah.
at least 2000s, like, over the topness.
Yeah. Is it the narrator, Kyle Haber?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Kyle Hebert, but
Kyle Haber is the original narrator, so it should be him.
yeah. Well, it might be.
Yeah.
But
Tree of Might. That's a movie.
It's not, definitely probably the weakest one so far for me. Yeah, I can't say much about it.
But what's the
We
close? This is the first one that's too close to its original arc. You know, at least the
well,
other
what are you
two, you can
talking
find a
about?
lot of different moments, and I
What are
feel
you
like
talking
there's a lot more
about?
uniqueness to the others.
There's a big ass tree. What are you talking about?
Shut up.
It's unique.
And this is pretty much the format all the movies will follow from here on out. Uh,
Yeah, they get
Lord
very
Slug, I guess, is
formulaic.
slightly different, but it's supposed to be Ginyu Force, so not really.
Well,
Cooler
it's
is
like
obviously Frieza. I guess
it's the
there's
Ginyu
Return of
Force, but
Cooler, but like, we pretend that movie doesn't exist.
it's less the they're less the Ginyu Force and more the fucking like they're closer to me to like fucking Zarbon and shit. Zarbon, Kui, and Dodoria.
I mean, I say Ginyu Force because Lord Slug would be the equivalent of Captain Ginyu at that point. That's the only reason I say Ginyu Force.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Cooler movie. Oops.
Oh, no, cooler movie is Frieza.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know it's Frieza, but
I'm not talking about the
also
cast of characters because no one cares about them. Uh,
I think Lord Slug is the most unique, oddly enough. Even though it follows the same format, but there was no, evil Namekian arc in Z at least. So
well, you see, that's the neat thing. There was no C, so
true. It's just the King Piccolo arc plus Ginyu Force.
uh, we'll see that in the next month.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time for some more Dragon Ball Z.
Bye.